What's up guys, back with another Honkai Star Rail video. In this video we're going to go over Don Heng's light cone and should you summon for it. So with the announcement of Don Heng returning, of course they're bringing back his light cone. And Don Heng is a destruction character, and man oh man, destruction does not know what the hell it wants to be. The hunt's kind of becoming that with follow-up attack characters, but with destruction there's a lot of different light cones for a lot of different characters. So let's go over Don Heng's first before we jump into the other ones. So Don Heng increases the wearer's crit rate by 18%. When the wearer uses their basic attack, they will gain 1 stack of Dragon's Call, lasts for 2 turns. Each stack of Dragon Call increases the wearer's attack by 18% and energy regeneration rate by 6%. Dragon's Call can be stacked up to 2 times. So that means you can get a total of 32% attack and 12% energy regeneration rate alongside your 18% crit rate. Now the reason this is good is because attack, more damage, energy regeneration rate, it helps Don Heng get his ult faster, and he wants to get his ult so he doesn't use skill points for the whole team. And you want crit rate because Don Heng wants the 70% crit requirement planar ornament set for his basic attack damage, so hitting that 70% is kind of hard, so the 18% helps you out there. However, this light cone isn't anything super crazy, right? So you think maybe I'll be able to replace it. Now do note that this is Don Heng's best in slot right now. However, that's not necessarily because this thing is so absurdly broken like Dr. Ratio's light cone. Looking over the other light cone options we have, let's go over Jinglu's real quick. Hers is increase the wearer's crit damage by 20%, and then the more you read into it, it is clear that it's not really for it. When an ally gets attacked or loses HP, the wearer gains 1 stack of Eclipse. Max 3 stacks. Each stack of Eclipse increases the damage to the wearer's next attack by 40%. 3 stacks of Reach enables the attack to ignore 12% enemy's defense. So gets attacked is the only way you'd really realistically lose it with Don Heng's team, so it's a bit hard. You can still use this, but it's like, clearly not meant for Don Heng. Blades, I won't go over it. You have to lose HP and all that for him. Don Heng doesn't want to do that. Clar's is okay from what I remember. Increases the word's attack by 24% when the word defeats the enemy or is hit. Immediately restores HP equal to 8% of the word's attack. Same time, the word's damage increased by 24% until the end of their next turn. It's okay, I guess, some survivability, but it's realistically not anything crazier than his actual light cone. And then we get to the free one, which I think is totally fine unless you really like Don Heng. I use this one, and my Don Heng is just fine, and my Don Heng has a terrible, awful build. The free one, I'm going to put it at 5 because that's what you should realistically have it as. It raises the rarest attack by 6%. This effect can stack up to 4 times. After a character inflicts weakness break the enemy, the wearer's damage increases by 24% for 2 turns. So pretty much you attack, right? Boom, 60% attack, right? Stacks up to 4 times and you're done. You're good to go, right? Once you weakness break an enemy, which is very easy with Don Heng considering he has blast and his attack does a ton of toughness, you get a damage increase for 2 turns. Obviously you're gonna have to replenish it so there's not enemies respawning, or you can't realistically break the boss's weakness gauge in 2 turns. That will be a bit rough, but it's not really that hard, and as long as your team is comprised of characters that can lower their toughness, it shouldn't be too big of an issue. This one works just fine. However, it does not solve Don Heng's crit rate or energy regeneration issues when it comes to getting his ult for basic attacks, or sorry, for not using skill points for basic attacks, and it comes to his crit rate for landing the 70%. Another light cone that works really well with him 4-star wise, because I'm gonna be honest with you, Wolf Walk Time is for DOT and it's weird. Nowhere to Run is yikes. Secret Vow is just for Blade Arlen. The most welcome room, I actually need to look at it because I can't remember. Whenever the wearer uses base attack, skill or ultimate to attack enemies, the wearer gains 1 stack of Mischievous. Each stack increases the wearer's attack by 12%. I don't know why it's not saying there's a max. Anyway, 12% attack. It's just might as well use this. And then under the blue sky, which is probably going to be your best option, that if it's not using the Under the Fall of an Aeon, is increase the warrior's attack by 60%. When the warrior defeats an enemy, the warrior's crit rate increases by 12% for 3 turns. And when you have it at max, you get a 32% increase to attack and 24% crit rate for 3 turns. 3 turns is quite a bit of time. As long as the boss is summoning more enemies, this one will be really good for helping you reach the crit rate. Pretty much it comes down to, do you need the extra crit rate? Go for this. If not, you can just go for this and call it a day. Overall, this one is going to be his best, even at just, S1, but you have to pull for it, obviously, right? Under the Blue Sky, you do have to pull for, but it's a lot easier to get a 4-star 5 times than it is to get this one. And you could save it by going for other characters or going for other light cones. Overall, I don't think it's too big of a deal to not get his light cone. Another thing is, when it comes to light cones like Argentis, Jingyuns, Zele's, they can be used well on other characters. This one, kinda, I guess, if you like your destruction character needs crit rate, but looking at the destruction characters real quick, none of them really fit in. Like Blade and Arlen work together, right? Because they're kind of the same esque character. When you look at this one, none of them is really using basic attacks like that. Also, like my E12 hook, pulled her a lot. Jinglu is all about HP drain and just doing skill damage, right? Blade, Arlen are lower HP. Clara's counterattacks. Trailblazer is just your normal DPS. Jue, weakness break. Hook, Ice is normal DPS. But none of them are screaming for crit rate and to spam their ult. Unless I just forget how to play Hook. I've played her like once. Yeah, so until then, Don Heng's Light Cone isn't really a good jack of all trades for destruction. Unfortunately, destruction is one of those classes where you don't really have a set playstyle to just be like, all right, boom, this light cone's really good. Like Iridation, pretty simple. Argenti, in my opinion, has probably like the best universal light cone. You slap it on someone and you're good to go. Jingyun has a similar one to that. Yeah, we'll have to see. Destruction is a very interesting class, to say the least. The Hunt wants to be them so bad with how they're doing like follow-up attack stuff. Hopefully they don't both become that, because it kind of sucks having 2 classes be kind of like weird. Like, how do I word this? Do everything classes. Like, I know the characters themselves don't do everything, but they want to have every gimmick in their class kind of thing. It's really rough. Really kind of annoying, but otherwise Don Heng is pretty easy to go for, because there's 2 really good, one free to play option, one easy to pull option. But regardless of that, let me know in the comments if you're going to pull for Don Heng's Light Cone, if you're going to rock the free ones, if you're going to rock another 5-star one that you have. Let me know if you're going for dupes as well. I know some people are actually going for dupes of his Light Cone, because once you max it out, you get quite a bit of boost, 30% crit rate, 30% attack, and 10% energy regeneration rate, which goes to 60% attack and 20 energy regen. Those are just like die-hard Don Heng fans. But let me know what you're going for in the comments, and of course don't forget to like and subscribe for more Honkai Star content, and I'll catch you in the next video. Thanks for watching.